Kia ora te whānau. This design is called Pātiki, inspired by the flounder, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to draw it. Let's get into it. Alright whānau, the Pātiki. Now, like all Kōwhaiwhai patterns, how I do them is in a rectangle. So start by drawing your rectangle. And then another thing that you can do, I didn't do it in the last one actually, was add your border. I keep forgetting to do that. So come in just a little bit and add just a simple thin border. There isn't really much meaning behind that, it just makes your piece look tidier. Add you a thin border, there you go. Now the Pātiki Kōwhaiwhai pattern has these two lines that start from each corner and they kind of swerve in like that, goes out, it like raises in the middle, comes back down and then finishes on that corner, just like so. Probably not the greatest version. And like I was saying in the last video, how most, if not all, Kōwhaiwhai designs have what we call a Manoa line. And this is the Manoa line for this pattern. So just mirror it on the other side. That one reaches that corner there. And now you don't double it on the outside, you double it on the inside. So that would be like this. Remember that width, so your width of the border should be the same width of your two Manoa lines. They can be just touching, you can make them bigger if you want, up to you, depending how big of a piece you want to have. Just like so, bring that one around here. Now the Pātiki design is used to represent abundance, not just of food, but of everything, well-being, family. And it can also, it's also used in taniko or weaving, and is the same sort of shape. Well, it is. It's a diamond shape, and it's used in our tuku panels, which you find in some whare, not all whare, but some whare nui that have tuku panels in between each po on the walls. So there's your Manoa line. Now you see how my one's come a bit closer here and then it's gone off over there. That's all good. Don't worry too much about that. And the middles aren't really lined up here. So it goes up a little bit more, bring that around here, just like so. And that should probably bring it together a bit more. Also, I appreciate all the comments in that video I put up a couple of days ago using the markers. I haven't gotten around to getting them yet, so obviously because it's only been one day to do it, but I definitely will. I had some Artline ones actually, but I don't know what happened to them. Now that you've got your Manoa lines set up, we're going to add Koru. So you come about halfway, start on whatever end you want to. You come about halfway, so which is probably about here, and then about here, and you're going to add 2 koru that move in to meet one another in the center. So halfway, and then there's your center. So just like this. Now they don't have to touch, but if you're wanting to carve it, they might need to. But for now, we'll just give it a slight gap in the middle. Just like so. Add your 2 koru. I'm just going to bring it around just a little bit like that. Add a little bit of curvature at the ends, just like so. So they're not like straight. Now it's up to you. You can make these koru as small as you want. You can make them as big as you want. Doesn't really matter. Like I said in a video a while back, what matters is that it has meaning for you. Then you're going to repeat this design in all of these sections. So let's do that. All right. Now you're going to add more koru in the center part. So you're going to come in that side, just like that. So they're going to all meet in the middle. And you can kind of see there's a common theme of that Pātiki or that flounder shape throughout this entire design, that diamond. So if you look real closely, you can see it quite a lot. So there's one there. This will eventually, because it carries on, that will turn into a diamond as well. There's another couple of designs that we've got to put in there actually, which will make another diamond. And then you've got the one big one there. So it's a running theme throughout the entire design, which makes sense because it's representing the flounder. So let's just finish this middle part. Now that's not the greatest example. They should be a bit closer together, and obviously you'd have them a bit more even, but hey, we're only just having a bit of fun. Then what you're going to do is halfway, so on the inside again, about halfway, maybe in the same line with your koru, you're going to add this part. So this will become the koru. So you would add that other tail. Hopefully that makes sense. So I'll show you. So if this carried on like so, then you would have another one that would go out like that. Eventually those would become your koru. So those would become these ones. That would be there. And then these ones would be here. So you do the same on this side. I hope that makes sense, if you guys can kind of understand what's going on. Right, so this set of koru has shifted over here. And then this pattern will just keep repeating over and over and over again. And like I said, you have your one diamond here, you have another diamond here, it could be like a longer one there. You have a diamond in the center here. There's another one. This whole shape here could be somewhat of a diamond as well. Right, and it will just carry on all throughout. So from here, whānau, you do your outlines, you can colour it in if you wish, or you could add little parts here and there. And if you're painting it, you wouldn't really add like uno nahi and stuff. If you were going to add that, all of these koru would need to touch these edges because the designs wouldn't really work. So all of these koru would need to touch the edges. They would most likely need to touch each other. Just if you were going to carve it, you have to draw it just a little bit differently. But we'll go over it, colour it in, and then see how we are at the end. And there you have it. Whānau. Another Kōwhaiwhai pattern that you can draw, you can paint. You can be really creative with your colours, how you draw your koru. There's all different things that you can do. As you can see, I left spaces in the Manoa line for the koru to grow from. So that in itself could have its own meaning. I didn't connect the lines up here. You can keep them connected, you can close off the lines, you can change your colours. Like I said, there is a fundamental meaning towards this pattern, but what really matters is that it has and holds meaning for you. Pātiki. So, if you found this content valuable e te whānau, hit the like, follow and subscribe for more, and I will catch you all in the next video. Chat.